our ability to be with our children gives them that permission that will carry them over is so important. And so how do we do that? So we've talked about, again, mean, weak, or gone. So how do we shift that framework into one that constitutes us being able to be with our children? Well, one of the things that we acknowledge, again, first thing that we acknowledge is which of these 6 emotions I am good at, which of them come naturally to me, and which of them cause pause or cause a struggle. And where I'm pulling this information from is a wonderful parenting curriculum called Circle of Security. I just want to acknowledge the brilliant creators behind this parenting curriculum. I've been doing it for years. And so one of the terms that they use is that it produces something that we call shark music, right? So same child, some emotions, it's like a walk in the park, right? We're skipping, we're holding hands, whatever that emotion is. Some parents do very well with anger. Some parents don't do well when their child is happy, right? Their child's happiness is a trigger for them. We can acknowledge that. Other emotions, it's like I'm hearing that Jaws theme music. Other emotions, as soon as I think my child is going to be upset, I'm on it, right? Come down here and wash these dishes, and you better not have an attitude either. I'm already setting the stage. I'm already creating the platform for us to get into a power struggle. I'm already being mean before any incident has occurred. And so when we think about that, we have to acknowledge the emotions that we struggle with. I cannot give, as a parent, I cannot give my child something that I don't have, especially emotionally, because so much of relationships, when we think about nonverbal cues, when we think about emotional relationships, those are formed before anything else. Right? Children learn how to communicate with us as young as 11 months, right? They know whether or not a parent is able to meet their emotional needs, right? That's amazing how the brain works. And so when we think about this, and Christina, yes, like setting that ignition, when we think about this, then one of the things that we have to do as parents is take a step back and evaluate our own being with. And so one of the things that I wanted to leave you all with today as we process this is doing our own being with circle. Doing our own being with circle. And I put in here me as a child. And so what you would do is you would take those 6 universal emotions and you would put in your own responses. You would answer it based on your own experiences. So, as a child, I learned that joy was okay. I learned that sadness was sometimes okay. I learned that shame was outside of this circle. And then you do some reflection and you ask yourself, well, if my child were to answer this, what emotions would they put in this circle too? And ideally, we want all 6. Sometimes we say, you know what, my child can bring all 6 of these emotions to me. And that's great if you're there. But usually that's a work in progress. And so any emotion that, if we were answering this for our child, we do it for ourselves first, and then we do it for our child to see if there's any similarities and any overlap. And the reason why is because, again, parenting is a learned experience. Parenting is a learned relationship. And so usually what I experience without me, even if I'm not consciously aware of it, I'm repeating those same patterns, or I am consciously aware of it and I'm avoiding those patterns, but sometimes I haven't found a middle ground.